Good morning all, and welcome back to another one of my videos. This here is the ultimate daily car that gets me to and from work, as you would have seen in the other previous videos. And this here is obviously our Scania 500, or should I say R500. We are down at Scania in Exeter. It is 2:30 in the morning on Monday morning. Was in the truck last night and basically just heading up the road. Got to drop the car off in the yard on the way, and then hopefully, ideally, the plan today is to get to Leeds and in good time. It's just coming up 3:26. Just come off at Taunton to head to the yard. Just been listening to the old podcasts. Currently I'm on what they call In the Doghouse podcast. Just a couple of local lads, as they say. Quite funny. Haven't really listened. Used to listen to every single week one, but I've been on the letdown and I haven't listened for probably about a month or so now, just because obviously I've been busy at this job. So I've got some free time this morning. Well, free time I say, but time driving out the motorway at this time in the morning. So yeah, I'm just going to give a couple of listen. They're about 2 hours long, so it's nice to sort of break up the day. But yeah, we've got to go get this car off. It's absolutely hammering it down with rain, which sucks, because that's going to be a good start to the week, getting soaked. But there's a weather warning up for Leeds and that area for heavy snow, so that could also be interesting. Whether we'll miss that, because hopefully with all of the brakes and stuff on the way, we should be there for around about 8:30 this morning. If we can get there for 8:30, that means we'll be getting there when all the traffic will be appearing and all that sort of stuff, and then we'll be able to obviously get loaded and then hopefully be out of there by, I don't know, be realistic, it's probably lunchtime, and then run back down. And we should have about 5 hours to run back down on a 10-hour drive, so hopefully we'll be back in the yard by 5-6 o'clock. But yeah, obviously the problem with that is that's never going to happen, because starting at 2:30 means obviously we only have till 4:30, no, 5:30, I don't know, can't even think right now, it's early. But yeah, so we'll see how it goes and we'll have to wing it. But wish us luck, I'm going to get wet, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Good morning all. What a way to start the day. It's absolutely soaking out there, I'm drenched. Just done my walk around checks. It hasn't stopped raining since about 4 o'clock yesterday in Bristol. We've run back down from Leeds. I've loaded my load. Hopefully we can get some footage when we get to the yard. It's probably going to be dark, it's probably still going to be raining, and it's cold. It's currently 4 degrees. Everywhere else up country, from what I'm aware and what I'm seeing this morning, potentially has snow, so that's all fun for them. But we're running back to the yard, get rid of this stuff, reload some stuff to Wales, and then we'll be running up to Scotland. So we might see some snow this week, but we'll see how we get on. But for now, I'm going to get the heating on, get out of these wet clothes, and I shall hit the road. Right guys, we're just heading back into the yard now to unload our bits and bobs that we got on the back. Thankfully the rain has stopped, but just been speaking to old young Royston, the apprentice, and he has let me know the sad news that he is departing from the old Doom Ross. And luckily, well, probably see him anyway around, because he's a nice chap, but right now we're going to see him in real life doing the work. There they are, the King Doom Ross himself, and there is Royston in the escort van. Look at all them lights. But yeah, it'll be sad to see him go, but we will see him definitely around. And yeah, let's get in this yard and get this unloaded. So guys, this is the roller we've just taken off. And there's a few bits over there. We use that handler. Absolutely hammering it down the rain. Basically just chucked a few bits back on. And then I'm going to head up the road. I'm absolutely soaked. Just got to work out how to turn these lights off. It's like one of those things. Just press all the buttons. It's probably one of these. Oh, that's the beacons in it. There you go. The lights are off now. Ideal. Snow is coming down now. We're just getting our bucket taken off and then we'll be on the road again, heading up north. The snow is coming down hard now. Considering it was wet, I didn't think it was going to settle. Definitely settling on there. Right, let's get on the road and head to Scotland. Two lines of like real nice trees, but it looks better when there's snow on them as well. Yes, if anyone's got snow out there in this world when they're watching this, it's probably nowhere near as much as this. But the fact that I'm in Newport Docks makes me think that it could be worse for a lot of other people right now. We are currently heading for Newcastle to pick up another pickup truck and then up to Edinburgh to get another one. So we might come across a bit more. I'm not really a big fan of snow. It's alright when you can drive through it and don't have to keep getting out and doing work. But when you got to do work, it's not fun at all really, because it's cold. I don't like it. But yeah, we're going to head out, probably going to be snow spotting for the rest of the week, and then I will basically let you know when we get there, and I'll show you. We're going to go across Newcastle and then up the A1 again across the borders. I saw someone commented about maybe putting a sticker or something on one of the things like the motorbike people do. We could definitely do that. I'll have to get some stickers made up or something, and then we'll go from there. Look, snow's on this boat stuff. But yeah, for now we'll fight through and we will see how we get on. See you guys in a sec. It is coming down now. All the snowflakes. Just stopped in Monmouth services and then I'm just going to head up the road now. It's so cold. I'm making good time. I'm going to jinx it probably now by saying that, but we are on the M1. There's a fair bit of snow up here. It looks like they must have had quite a bit last night or in the early hours of this morning. That's obviously how much one. It's gone off of the roads. It's not that bad on the actual motorway itself, but yeah, on the edges of the roads and all of the fields, it's quite bad. But yeah, we're making our way up. I don't know if it's going to get worse or better. This man's lights on his trailer are just flickering like mad, so I don't know what's happening there. We were losing out on time. We're getting waved up as that man does. We were losing out on a load of time, so I've basically spoken to the office and I'm off through the Time Tunnel. Time Tunnel, I don't know how you say it. I'm not from around here. I've decided I'm going to get a sticker that says I'm from Devon, don't judge my driving, or something like that. But yeah, we're just going into the tunnel now. 5.1 metre. Go on then, get in the gap that's not big enough for you. But yeah, this looks like quite a steep downhill. I haven't done many tunnels like this in a long time. I think the ones in the UK are like the Dartford crossing and all that sort of stuff, or the Dartford tunnel should I say. But yeah, we wouldn't want to be in the outside lane. 13 foot one. I could get under there. Yeah, so we haven't got long left. We've literally got just shy of 12 minutes before we get to our collection. Like I said earlier, unfortunately we can't show you, but I'll show you the vehicle once we get it. But yeah, auction day was on today, first day of the auction. Apparently it's gone quite well, so fingers crossed for the second day, so that's good for them lot in the yard. But for us, obviously we're making, if we can get the car on today, or vehicle, whatever, pick up whatever it is, that would be brilliant. If not, we'll have to wait till like 8 o'clock tomorrow, which will be annoying. But yeah, wish us luck, and I shall see you guys when we're on the other side.
But if you don't wanna tell
Good morning, guys. So it's another cold start. We're just up country, just about to cross into Scotland at Adderstone Services. Cracking little parking place. Just off the road. Did have to pay, but basically it was just silent all night. I'm struggling to talk because it's actually freezing. I don't do the cold. It's been snowing a little bit. We got one pickup truck on, and we're just heading up to Edinburgh for our second pickup. So I'm going to jump back in the lorry. It's still snowing now. I hope everyone's well. I hope everyone's enjoying the video so far. Let's get on the road and see if we see any more snow. Wow, here it is, the borders of Scotland. I've just put my lights on and blind everyone the other way. But welcome to Scotland, everyone. The snow is still coming down hard. It's not actually settling, if you can see right now. But yeah, it is coming down still, so it's trying its best. But yeah, we'll work our way through the darkness, and if we see anything exciting, I'll be back. Of our loading destination, not sure what the words are. It's cold still, just to let everyone know if everyone's not aware. It's like -1 here, everything's icy. The pickup truck that I collected was frozen solid. I actually put the window down on it and there was like a whole window still there of ice, which was good fun. But yeah, we got both pickup trucks on now, and then we've just got the 8 hours and 22-minute drive back to the yard now, which unfortunately we're not going to have enough time to do today. But we'll get pretty close, so we'll probably be back down to Bristol if everything goes well. If not, we'll be around like Birmingham area. We'll see what happens. But for now, yeah, the sun is out, the snow is gone, the sky is clear, should I say? And yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we have a good day. Unfortunately, again, apologies, not a lot of content because we're not really doing a lot apart from running up and down the country. So I'm doing a lot of driving, but I'm not doing a lot of actual hands-on work like loading diggers and machinery and stuff. But yeah, it is what it is, and it'll probably be like this for a few weeks coming up to Christmas and stuff. And then after Christmas, hopefully it will start kicking off again, and we'll be doing a bit more in the plant area and stuff like that. So we'll see how we get on. There is some big loads coming up the other way now. Look at the size of that. Causing absolute chaos this morning on the M27. Just trying to turn it over now, but there's a car that's basically just joined the motorway. Won't let me move over. But yeah, nothing on our side, which is good. Quick pit stop at Limb Services. Obviously I didn't realise the sound wasn't working, so this is a voiceover, as you may be able to tell. But yeah, a few nice looking trucks in the services today, and obviously the sun was shining. There is people on the roof of the fuel station. So as you would have seen a second ago, we're obviously in Limb Services, just leaving, just had a half an hour break. The plan is to head right down to probably around Bristol area again. Not sure if we're going to lose time through the roadworks. We've only got, well, just shy of 3 hours and 21 minutes, so it could be interesting, but we'll see what happens. Again, nothing really exciting happening, so nothing really exciting to show, but we'll have to see how it goes. I don't know what this man is doing. It's a smart truck. 530S, all the V8s in here. Look at that big machine setup that is. Collins. I hate this print because I always drive with the wrong one on a weird angle. Right, let's get back onto the M6. Are making our way back to the yard nicely. Basically got our 2 pickup trucks on from yesterday and just got down to Sedgemoor, just having a 15-minute break, obviously. Yeah, I've just been reading the comments on the last video, and basically people were saying that I say basically and obviously quite a lot, which was the same as when I used to say a lot of other words, so I'll try my best to stop saying them. But yeah, that's just the way it goes sometimes, obviously, basically. Or I might just say it loads more times just to be more annoying, I don't know. But yeah, we're gonna head over to the services now, and then yeah, basically that bloke's really annoyed on my comments, and obviously I'm gonna continuously say basically and obviously just to annoy everyone. But yeah, so we've got some sad news to let everyone know when we get back to the yard, but in the meantime, yeah, we're just gonna go pop into the services, get some breakfast, and then see how we go. We're in a while, but it's fancy now. Look at all these umbrellas. If anyone knows the services, even though I've already said it, but yeah, fancy. So it was fairly busy in there, but yeah, managed to get what we needed to get done. Just heading back over to the truck. As you can see, there is salt everywhere. I think they've had a lot of snow just further down around the Exeter area. Obviously we are at Sedgemoor at the moment, so we're just shy of Weston-super-Mare. But yeah, we're heading obviously back to the lorry, back to the yard, hoping to just sort of turn around and get on with it, because I don't like, as you would have noticed from this video, not a fan of the cold. Hence why this time last year I was in Spain and Portugal working. But yeah, it is what it is. Going to basically hopefully get back up the road, and yeah, all joking aside, I actually did try and stop saying basically and obviously, and that obviously hasn't worked, hence the word there. But yeah, at least I'm not saying like and all that sort of stuff anymore. But it is what it is. Hopefully everyone's enjoying the videos. If people aren't enjoying the videos, then apologies, but there's not really a lot I can do about it at this current time. But we will see how it gets. Let's get back in the truck in the warm and hit the road. We've been back to the yard, dropped the 2 pickups off. It's only just stopped raining. It's absolutely coming down. I've loaded 2 pallets of sawdust and, well, shavings, and then 1 little dozer. Hopefully, if it's not raining or snowing at the other end, we can get some good footage. I'll put the GoPro in the camera case and we'll try and load it on. We'll see what happens. The welcome to Devon sign is on, and the snow is everywhere. It's very rare that you actually see this much snow in Devon, and obviously it's really bad down in Cornwall as well, which is kind of cool in regards to people who like snow. This is the most snow I've seen all week. Obviously there was some on the M1, but nowhere near this much. Can't actually even read the road signs. It's 1 degree down here, so not majorly cold, but the wind chill is definitely not that great. It's still trying to snow now. I don't know how well it's going to go. Obviously we've got this but we've just pulled off the A38 and we're just coming past Exeter Racecourse, and yeah, there is a bit of snow. If you're watching this and you're from like Scotland or whatever, or anywhere else that gets snow, then excuse me, if anyone else gets snow and actually it's a big deal, then apologies, because this to us in Devon is a big deal. We can't cope apparently without this much snow, and the roads are dead. But yeah, it looks like a nice winter wonderland. This is how we do it, isn't it, down in Devon? Right, let's get find, I think it's 1 minute away our delivery, so let's find it. Right then, so that was all the machine and all that off. I took many attempts to turn this around because obviously it was quite tight and there was a pillar in both hedges, but we got around in the end and we were off. I left the GoPro on for a bit of footage driving down the road, and I went up, parked up in the local services so we could find out what was next. Right guys, unfortunately, I've just realised, as you would have just seen now, that the way I put my GoPro, and because we didn't tip the other pallet until I turned around, you wouldn't have actually seen anything, which is really annoying, because we took the dozer off in the lane with all the snow and all that jazz, and so we took the dozer off, we tipped the 2 pallets, and now we're basically heading back to the yard. We've got one of our new to us lorries, second-hand lorries, and it's going on the road soon. Yeah, we got one of our second-hand new lorries-ish to us that I've got to take down to Scania for a MOT and inspection and all that stuff before it goes on the road, and then that'll be tomorrow morning most likely, and then I've got to reload, I think, a 21 tonner. I'm not entirely sure if it is or not. I think it is. I've got to load one of them out of Exeter somewhere tomorrow. So hopefully there's less snow tomorrow. And yeah, because the A30 down to Cornwall is obviously gridlocked and shut, from what I understand, which is obviously good for us right now because it's quiet, but not good for anyone else stuck in that. And yeah, hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. We can sort of get what we need to get done, and yeah, go home for the weekend. Not even another week's gone, another week of 2024. Right then, a big change of plan here. Didn't end up loading the Scania truck, and ended up loading these concrete blocks for a local farmer who'd bought them out of the auction. And then yeah, it took a while to load them because we had to load them up with like a metal hook in the middle of them, and then chain them up and then lift them on one by one with a handler. So that was all fun and games. It was quite interesting trying to get them straight so that it was all lined up on the trailer. But yeah, once we got them on, they're pretty good going. Nice, easy, just chuck some straps over them and off we went. Local farmer, he's taking the concrete blocks, and that'll be ideal for him. Well, hopefully he'll be happy and we'll be able to film getting them off. You've got to use this little device that clips into the top of them in like a little bolt to lift them off, and we've got a strap with us, so fingers crossed that'll go smoothly. But like I say, we're only about half an hour away, so I shall see you guys when we get there. Right guys, as you can see there from that last bit of time lapse, we had to do a couple of shunts and get a car moved. I stopped on the junction because I'd spoken to the farmer, but I wasn't sure on the unsuitable for HTV route, which it is all unsuitable for HTV, and I assume it's just because of that one corner. This one's one's unsuitable for heavy goods vehicles, this lane, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, basically we're following our farmer now to get these blocks off, so hopefully it'll be nice and straightforward. Should be there in just a second, and then we'll be flying down, and then we've got to go up to Wales. I'm just slow down because there's a big tree branch here I'd rather not drive into. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I'll watch these trees from above and we'll see how we get on. I'll see you guys in a sec. Guys, we're slowly getting away. Done 4 already, and we've got 4 more to go. So thankfully the site was actually quite large. There's that tree again, and we managed to actually spin around and get out. Basically the sat nav, the farmer has told us a better way to go out so that we don't have any issues by that building, and then we should just basically be able to drive straight back onto the 303. So I'm just going to wing it and follow what he said. So he basically said go to the end of this road, do a left, and then follow it for a bit, and then you'll get to it, set traffic lights, and then you should be back towards the 303. So I've got no signal at all. Google Maps won't even load, so we are just fully winging this right now. Like I say, normally I was told that it was fine by his, I think it was some relation or something, but yeah, normally I wouldn't do that, and I'd just get hold of the farmer before. But yeah, it was actually alright. Literally just that, if that car hadn't have been there, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But obviously the car was there, and it led to be a bit of an issue. I don't like normally going out different ways than I came in, because normally I like the idea of, if I came in one way, I can get out the other that way. Like, it's very rare, like, if you go in one way, it's very rare that you can't get out that way as well. So this could be interesting. The problem with planes like this is all the trees and stuff. Let's get this place quickly. Got him in there. Sorry, chap. Brand spanking new looking camper van. But yeah, we're basically heading up this road here, and we'll see how we get on. Wales again. We ended up going back to the yard and collecting the Range Rover Evoque, and now we are just collecting a grab that we dropped off on, what day are we on? I think it was Monday, Tuesday. But now, yeah, we are just pulling up against the side of the fence here, and hopefully the lads are going to drop, using the machine, drop the grab over the fence and onto the lorry. So we'll see what happens. I reckon about there will do. We'll try that. This here is the current situation. This is the Range Rover that I put on the back, because this has got to come off on the way back down, and then we're going to try and put the grab in that gap there. So yeah, let's see what happens. The grab is on, and we just got to bang the pin out now. Well, that is our grab loaded. It's going back for a little bit more work in our yard with the welders and that. Apparently it's going to be made a metre wider, or a metre and a half wider, so that'll be interesting to see. But yeah, it's cold still, if anyone didn't know. And yeah, basically got to head back down for a water quickly, drop off the Range Rover, and then down to the yard, drop off the grab, reload the lorry, extra, reload the digger. So not overly busy Friday, but reasonably. So guys, we've had a bit of a faff this morning. We were meant to be delivering this to Bridgewater, but we delivered it and then we had to get it back, so that's been a nightmare. It took me about 2 hours. So I've unstrapped it all, everything's about to come off. I'm going to drop that off, but then I've got to put this on the weigh bridge and weigh this because they want to extend this so we can get more stuff in the bucket every time. So we're going to see how that goes. But in the meantime, I'm going to get that off and park that up, drop the keys in the office, and we'll see you guys in a sec.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone, and that includes you. Who are you to tell me how to live life? In these times it feels like nobody's right, yeah. So I'ma figure out what else we succeed, and then invest all of my time into that and proceed. I need whatever the hell could make me happy, and I don't think you have a clue what could that be.
Right then, look at that, engine is on. I have had my work taken off me this afternoon and Kieran has taken over me, so that's ideal. I've just washed all my lorry, just helped old mate next to me sort his lorry out, and he's doing his what's it called, a walking floor. So he's going to wash all his walking floor and then his unit and that, but he's got like the newest one on the fleet, but that's obviously on the Joe Dunn plant side. So obviously Dunbros is the auction side thing, so it gets advertised on the lorries. But yeah, basically I'm going to back off the wash because my lorry's clean and there's a couple of us waiting. One of our washes is broken, so it's only one wash per like nearly 20 lorries, so that's kind of annoying, but luckily I got here first. But I'm going to go and park up around the corner, and basically I'm going to make some lunch because it's 1:30, and I'm going to go and see if there's anything else to do for the day. If not, probably just going to head home and have an early finish on a Friday. Check that out. See you guys shortly. So guys, we're all back in the yard and all done. We've given Bucky a lift. He's got his new job next week of doing some escort driving. There he is up there. My lorry's all parked up, and we just stood next to Sully's after it's had its fresh paint job. So it's had all the underneath section done. It's not going to do it justice right now because obviously it's hanging after a week's worth of work. But yeah, do love this truck. That's 730 V8. Can't beat that. He's had all the little badges done in green, donuts done in green, and then around the front all the badges done in green in the 730, and then this bit up here, there and there. We'll see what he says and see if he's happy with his truck. Are you happy with your truck and its fresh paint job, sir?
I am, sir, yes.
Lovely, isn't it? It does need a clean though, mind.
I know. Can't get on the wash.
No, it can't get on the wash. One of our washers is broken, but yeah, he's had all the backs of the lights done. Looks good to me. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end that video and this week's video here. We are heading to give Roy a good farewell, the apprentice. What we'll be doing is we're doing a little competition. So basically I've given Roy 3 Dunbros hats, and if anyone spots Roy in his new job, Wayne's Transport, then yeah, if you spot him, find him, ask him for a hat, and if you're one of 3 then you will win a hat. So that's the little thing. Also, if you see me on the road, come and approach me because I might have a hat for you as well. We'll see how it goes, but yeah, definitely drop us a like, comment and a subscribe, and we will see you guys in the next video. Thanks and goodbye.